Both parties have signed the NDA and you have a valid enforceable document, my friend. Yes. Okay, so now there's 2 things you're gonna wanna do right away and 4 possible things that might come up. So let's go over those. The 2 things you're gonna wanna do right away. 1, make sure you keep a signed copy of that, okay? You wanna make sure you have that on file in case you need it. And what is the reason you might need it for? Well, don't forget those are time and money saver sections in there. So it's gonna help you answer questions, save time and money, and hopefully litigation altogether. So have that available to you. And then the next is you're gonna wanna be ready for any of these 4 things that could come up. These are the 4 most common things that could happen during the life of your NDA. See, when parties enter into any agreement, they're always hoping for the best because that's why we're entering into an agreement together. We trust each other and are ready to live happily ever after. But happily ever after isn't realistic, especially when we have growing dynamic businesses. So we have the Happily Ever After program, which is a series of templates that are gonna help you with all of these things. So are you ready? Let's go into the 4 items. Number 1, a party may need to change the NDA. Now, this doesn't happen too often because NDAs are about one thing. But if it does, you can easily make changes to your NDA by using an NDA amendment. Now, the next thing that might happen is that maybe one of the parties wants to terminate it early. For whatever reason, terminating does not mean somebody did anything wrong or that even anything wrong happened. It just simply means that one party might want their information back, might mean that there's no longer a need to proceed. So what you're gonna do is send a letter to terminate the NDA. Now, the other thing that could happen is what if the NDA just expires naturally? Everything's gone to plan, no worries whatsoever, and your term is up. It is prudent at that point to send what is called a certificate of destruction. And what that is it's a document saying that the other side has either returned everything to you or destroyed it. That way there's no accidental leaks after the fact. Now, the 4th thing that could happen after your NDA is signed is somebody might breach it. Ugh. Most people don't breach NDAs intentionally or maliciously. It's usually by accident or a third party, like a hacker or something got in the way. So what you're gonna wanna be able to do immediately is get a cease and desist letter out there, as well as you might wanna get an attorney to get an injunction to get the courts to step in and stop the other side. Because you might have to end up taking them to court if you end up with any serious damages, and nobody wants that. Those are the 4 things that are likely to happen during the lifetime of your NDA. And do remember, we have the NDA Happily Ever After program where you can get all those templates already customized to your CEO Legal Coach NDA template. And you can grab that using the link below.